that one's ready to go. We're going to make sure I do that. Cool. We're going to click the live button on that. Go live, just to see if that fucks with everything. Cool. That looks good. We are live and ready to get going. Bitrate looks good. Hopefully we have no audio issues like we've been having. How about chat? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, here we go. Why am I doing this? I don't know. Why am I doing one of the hardest things I think we're going to be doing? Yo, what up, Shadow? Well, you came in at a very important time because we're working on one of the biggest probable kits that I've ever had to do in my entire time doing this. This is Gojulas the Ogre. And that's how thick the book is on this one. It is a total of 58 pages of freaking, oh god, why? It is 58 pages, it's 148 steps just for the main body. I have 3.5 boxes of parts. There are 2. Actually, here, I grabbed them real quick. I know where they are. I didn't understand how much this kit was going to do, but it beats all of my previous kits on how many polycaps. We have 2 full 8x10 sheets of polycaps that we got to go through. This is going to be a big kit. There is no doubt about it. Gojulas is going to be gigantic. We can start on the head first. So, let's get started. I still have parts that are still bagged just for organizational reasons. Like the one I'm opening now, because I don't want to lose all the parts. Alright, so what is that? K1 and K2. Alright, so we'll keep K2 by us, but we need K1 for the most part. Oh, this is going to be fun. Probably about a month or so. I don't know exactly just yet. It all depends on how fast everything goes. I mean, Destinger was 2 weeks, so I don't know for sure. That's the roof of the mouth. I'm not going to do any detail work on that, because we're not going to really see that too often. It'll just be a waste of time and effort if I do. I probably still will. Okay, and then what else do I need? 19. K1 19. What the fuck is... Oh, no, I have 19. Okay, so that's 19. I need K1-3. No, Destinger had a lot of parts, but because Destinger is the way Stinger is there were a lot of tiny parts and only a few big parts. The body was the biggest parts of the Destinger, really, and say like the claws, but everything was fairly small. This one's a mixture of both. Lots of small and big parts. There are a ton of small parts. Okay, so that's all I need from that right now, and then I need to go to which I made sure to keep to the side so I could figure it out. You're betting 7 weeks. My allotted time right now is October. I want to be done with zoids by October so we can lean into the perfect winter. There's a reason why it's called that. The perfect winter storm. Oh, lovely. Lots to do on that. I'm predicting a perfect winter storm for this year. I have enough of it. I would tell you, you should just get freaking Liger, because if you don't like Liger, gojulas is going to be a $300 mistake. Because, man, if you can't get through Liger, you won't be able to get through this guy. There are so many parts. They're just everywhere right now. I've got 3 boxes worth of parts I just don't know what to do with. Okay, so we're going to be assembling all that stuff together. Okay, and we're going to be doing the detail work on that. Not a problem. Markers, markers, markers. Cool, we are ready to go. And I'm going to be trying to do more YouTube stuff. The videos that just went up are actually doing okay, so I'm going to get some more of that stuff rolling through, because I need to get to the goal, which is 3K, and then I can start getting you guys discounts for stuff from some of my suppliers. If I can get 3,000 subs on YouTube, I have a supplier lined up who is going to supply me with a sponsorship if I can get there. $3,000's not that much. I have more than that on TikTok alone, so I mean, it's just putting in the work. Oh. The supplier I'm talking to literally asked me to at least have 3,000 followers. I'm only at 103, but that's not small. With it doing well so far. With the numbers I'm seeing, I can push it. If I actually take the time to push things. This isn't a small supplier, this is a very large supplier, and they do a lot. And have gotten me a lot. So I'm going to probably do some reviews of the older ones I did. So Berserk Fury, like Zero, Darkhorn, they're going to get a longer review style done. I'm only going to go a few back, get them done. Then I can go ahead and keep moving forward and keep doing more of the current models. Oh yeah, this is Kotobuki, yeah, so I gotta be prepared for the worst nub marks ever created. Just no more rings, please. No more rings. I am traumatized from the Death Stinger's freaking legs. Undergates underneath undergates on pieces that interface and have to go into each other. What's up? Yes, it is. This is a it's kind of T-Rex-y / Godzilla-y. It's kind of a mishmash, kind of like old school, like 1940s T-Rex style, where the Furies are more like modern T-Rexes, smaller, sleeker. This is more bulky and gigantic. clean all this stuff up. And not too bad. Plague Doctor, what up? And I'm predicting this guy's going to be a lot smaller than I think. I think I have a good spot for him, actually, if he's smaller than I think he's going to be. If he's a bit smaller than I want, I'm going to definitely put him in the spot I got for him. Stinger actually fit pretty good on the shelf. I was actually really happy with how well Stinger fit. I planned it right where it is now, between Fury and Zero, which was actually really nice. Fit like a glove. Takes up the whole entire shelf pretty much, but I mean, Fury and freaking Zero still fit, so it's fine for me. All right. I don't expect to get very far today. I am actually on my own, so I have all the time in the world, but I want to be done by about 6 o'clock-ish. That way I have a little bit of time to myself before tomorrow's fun day of work. Because I don't get any days off next week. Yay. Mandatory on call next weekend, so there will not be any streams. I may work on the gojulas off stream and I'll post about it more likely. I'm also going to be doing the decals for the Death Stinger and the Darkhorn probably next weekend also if I have time. But mostly chilling out and relaxing because I am going to be an irritable piece of crap the entire weekend. Keep an eye on everything. But I'm glad to just be off the Stinger because the Stinger was getting monotonous. But it was still a fun ride. Still one of my favorite Zoids, I think, to date. The look alone, the size, the sheer complexity. It's one that I would definitely say, I mean, it destroys what the HMM does for about the same price. Or better priced. If you can get a Death Stinger for like 150, 160 from ZA, you're doing really, really well, and that's actually cheaper than an HMM Death Stinger, which is like 200 plus, and it's smaller, has fewer parts, less color separation, and just is not nearly as good of value compared to the ZA. The ZA just blows. Nice. The ZA blows the HMM out of the water. There is no comparison. The sheer size, the sheer depth, and everything about it is just insane. It is just sad they are quite hard to find now. Keeping an eye on everything. Said I wasn't gonna do the inside of the mouth, but you know what I didn't do? I didn't do what I said I wasn't gonna do. Because I'm a masochistic bastard who loves to just do all the detail work. That's what's gonna make this take a long time. Then we're straight on to the metal structure new. That is going to be an insane venture. And then as long as the Perfectibility's lighting kit comes in, then we'll be on to that one. We're going for a perfect winter this year. I have enough perfect grades for it. I know I do. I have 4 sitting in backlog right now. I really doubt I can do 4 in 6 months. I'll maybe get through 2 or 3 of them in 6 months. I've been saving the perfect grades for a good reason, and you know what? It would be fun. I'm just kind of in the mood for it. I'm in a mood for keep going on these challenging units. Then we'll be back straight on to doing big, beautiful LED kits. We have the perfectibility that needs to be finished, done. The MG. I've got an Astrea kit bash that needs to be done. I'm waiting actually on parts for that again. Alright, let's start. I don't expect to get very far today. Okay. Okay. So. I do not expect to get very far. After this one is Metal Structure New. It is the perfect grade version of the new Gundam. It's based on the Metal Structure variant that came out a few years back. We don't have any Zoids piled up because I'm all out of Zoids after this. The only thing I have for Zoids is a cannon. No, Buster Tortoise is coming in December. This is the last hurrah of the Zoid Summer of Zoids, and we're right on target. This was a pipe dream of being done. I did not know if we were going to make it into the summer still. It's still technically summer, at least for us here in Texas. It's not winter until at least the middle of September. So being onto this in August is actually pretty good. Alright. So I need to put K3 in, which was the big one. This is the 9th Zoid in the series, which is insane to see. Did not think we'd get every single kit done. Still didn't make a dent in the backlog at all. Backlog's only grown upon starting this venture. It's grown substantially. Alright. So 6 needs to go in first. Awesome. Not a lively bunch today, are we? Thank you for the share, Shadow. I'm gonna get as much work as I can done on this throughout this entire week. Okay, that just goes on top. Oh, neat. Why are you doing everything right? Okay, I really see where people are saying that this has, like, the better building style. Because right now, this is already, like, miles ahead of some of the other Zoids kits I've done recently. With how it's doing this seat. This pilot's chair, actually fairly well done. There have been some really stupid ones I've done recently. The Darkhorn was probably the worst. The Darkhorn and the Command Wolf were probably the worst pilot seat. Okay, then we need Z, which are clear parts. Yay, more clear parts. Z3 or Z2? Z2. Z1. I don't understand the moon. Z3. Yeah, not Z3. I need Z2. Okay, you're probably Z2. Yes, you are. And the moon. Okay, yep. Alright. And what do I need? I need 2 and 3 off Z2. Oh, you know it. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh no. Well, I don't like number 8. That one's fucking tiny. 2 and 3, not too bad. I just gotta get the paint pen out. Yeah. Don't get the liveliest talkers sometimes. Sometimes it's a very lonely day. Sometimes it's so busy I can't get anything done. That's just how it usually goes. I have no idea where the brush went. There you are. And even though I hate it, doing the silver backing on the clear parts have been really nice for the recent Zoids. Just gives it that little bit more life. That otherwise wouldn't. Alright, so I need K1 and 12 off. Yo. K1. Ah, I see. Okay. 12 goes with 1. 2 goes